There is so much chaos in the world that if you don't pay attention to the news for a few days, you can miss the most important element of what is taking place. At this very moment, a significant event is taking place. Again, Ripple is posing a challenge to the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), and according to the most recent rumors and news, it appears that it is doing extremely well. In point of fact, analysts believe that the price of XRP Ripple will reach $305 by the end of this year. You are unable to disregard this encouraging sign. Let's take things one step at a time, shall we? Thank you very much. Everyone involved in the cryptocurrency business is paying attention to the legal battle that is taking place between Ripple and the SEC. It is possible that it is almost all over, or it may be the beginning of something new. In light of recent events, it appears that a settlement might be on the horizon. In the near future, the legal battle between the two parties might reach a significant conclusion. Some of the most well-known members of the community, such as 25 Hours Awake, tweeted throughout the commotion that was caused by the reports. There has been a lot of discussion about this topic ever since King XRP announced that the Securities and Exchange Commission has scheduled an emergency meeting to discuss a possible settlement of the XRP lawsuit appeal with Ripple. A settlement could be a huge victory for Ripple, especially after years of navigating the murky waters of SEC scrutiny. However, this does not mean that all legal issues have been resolved. Justice Anelisa Torres is the judge. It was previously determined that Ripple's sales of XRP to institutions were, in reality, investment contracts, and the business was subject to a significant fine of $125 million as a result of this conviction. In an effort to overturn certain findings, such as those concerning programmatic sales of XRP, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) is currently appealing certain aspects of the verdict. This discovery adds yet another layer of intricacy to the system. In the event that this occurs, however, Ripple may have a backup strategy ready to go. Good day, Mr. James Murphy. It was recently suggested by a well-known attorney by the name of Meta Lohman that Ripple should submit a cross-appeal in order to contest the ruling regarding institutional sales. During the conversation that Murphy had with Christy Warner of Cryptolaw, she presented a compelling argument as to why the significant sales of XRP could not be regarded as securities. His explanation was not only insightful but also helpful because it shed light on the way in which these trades were conducted. Resembled conducting business with physical goods. According to him, this was comparable to the well-known Howey decision, which established the norm for how an investment contract should be defined under the United States securities legislation. Therefore, W.J. Howey sold orange fields to individuals who found financial success through the sale of oranges. Murphy, on the other hand, stated that the traders who purchased XRP were just acquiring it at a lesser price in order to sell it for a profit, just like the orange buyers in Howey. The statement made by Murphy, who was drawing a deep connection in the cryptocurrency field, was as follows: they are simply purchasing the good at a discount and making enough money by selling it to consumers. This is not merely a legal issue, rather it is connected to the principles that XRP stands for. It was emphasized by Murphy that if these institutions had truly desired to participate in Ripple as a business, they would have purchased Ripple stock rather than the digital token that it issued. If you are selling XRP to institutions, you should consider this to be a transaction involving a commodity rather than an investment in a security. There is a possibility that this distinction will have a significant impact on Ripple's future and its struggle against the SEC. It is possible that Ripple might challenge one of the SEC's primary allegations if it follows Murphy's advice and files a cross-appeal. This would make it even more obvious that XRP is not a security, at least in the context of these securities transactions involving institutions. Ripple could benefit from this decision, which could also alter the way that future cases are handled, which would be beneficial not only for Ripple but also for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. This is due to the fact that the Ripple case is considered to be a model for how digital assets should be handled, and a cross-appeal could force the courts to re-examine fundamental components of securities legislation in relation to blockchain and cryptocurrency. At a time when you were under the impression that the Ripple SEC lawsuit could not possibly become any more hot, commentators are now forecasting a significant victory for XRP. The figures that they are predicting are out of this world, and believe me when I say that you do not want to miss what is going to happen next. There is a possibility that you are sitting on a gold mine if you own XRP. The level of excitement surrounding XRP is reaching a fever pitch as analysts and enthusiasts alike forecast a historic surge for the digital asset currently in circulation. Like the early days of Bitcoin, what was once considered a risky bet is now being marketed as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is similar to how Bitcoin was initially perceived. In a tweet, Crypto Barbie expressed her optimism by saying, "Imagine being this early with Bitcoin. You are, but with XRP instead. The exact same thing will happen. Owning only one XRP will be very rare in a few years, because XRP is like Bitcoin but on steroids." However, the good sentiment does not end there. It is being referred to by analysts as the penultimate shakeout before XRP makes a significant leap, which will be driven by its one-of-a-kind utility. In a tweet, Jack the Rippler put forth the following statement: "If you solve a real problem for real customers, then there will not be a limitation for XRP's price. Utility drives the price, not market cap and not supply. Only utility." This viewpoint lends credence to the notion that the value of XRP is not merely speculative, rather, it is founded on real-world use cases that distinguish it from other cryptocurrencies. Anyone who follows the charts will be aware of this fact. It appears that the patterns of XRP are getting ready for another significant move. It has been brought to the attention of analysts by Helken Ashi that XRP has a history of repeated behaviors. According to him, XRP has reached new heights after each extended period of consolidation that has occurred repeatedly. The most well-known instance of this occurred in the beginning of 2017, when the price of XRP rose from less than a cent to almost $4 by the beginning of 2018. In just 1 year, there was a staggering increase of 70,000%. Ashi believes that we are set to witness another breakout of a similar nature. A cyclical pattern, according to him, has been observed in the behavior of XRP. After reaching its highest point in 2013, it entered a downward trend, but it began to rise once more in 2015. Following the boom that occurred in 2017, this trend occurred again, with a price increase that was not as significant in 2021. Considering that XRP is currently selling at approximately 50 cents, Ashi believes that this may be the final significant shakeout before XRP begins another massive rise. XRP might reach an astounding $305 in the long future, which would be a 57,155% rise from its current value. His analysis indicates that it could grow above $16 in the intermediate term and reach that level in the long term. Doing so is not merely a matter of wishful thinking. XRP has a history of defying expectations and surging again after extended periods of consolidation. This has occurred on multiple occasions. It is possible that the imminent conclusion of the litigation brought by the SEC is the element that triggers this spike. It is possible that the regulatory uncertainty that has been holding down XRP for years could be eliminated if Ripple were to reach a settlement with the SEC, or even if Ripple were to achieve a positive conclusion. According to a tweet from Us.Thankx, this bull run will cause XRP to melt faces. The value of XRP is intimately tied to its usefulness, according to a number of prominent academics. The potential of XRP to solve real-world problems, including as cross-border payments and liquidity challenges, lends it staying strength, in contrast to assets that are merely speculative. In tandem with the growing need for these solutions, the demand for XRP will also increase. On the basis of its historical performance and the possible applications it could have in the future, there is a legitimate possibility that XRP will achieve unprecedented heights. When it comes to the usefulness of XRP, there is a significant development taking place behind the scenes that has the potential to drastically alter the competitive landscape. Not only is XRP causing a stir, but it is also subtly dominating the world of banking in ways that the majority of people are not even willing to acknowledge. The kind of adoption that occurs in the real world could be the factor that propels XRP above $300 and possibly even higher. Let me give you an example. Qatar National Bank is one of the largest banks in the Middle East and North Africa region. It has locations in 28 different countries and employs more than 30,000 people. It is possible to miss the most important aspect of what is going on in the world if you do not read the news for a few days. This is the crazy world in which we live. A significant event is taking place right now. Ripple is re-challenging the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), and according to the most recent rumors and news, it appears to be doing so with a great deal of success. Because it has been so successful, industry analysts are forecasting that the price of XRP Ripple will reach $305 this year. There is no way to disregard this positive signal that has been sent. Let's take a look at each procedure in turn. Note the legal struggle between Ripple and the SEC, which has fascinated the whole cryptocurrency sector, may be getting closer to its conclusion, or it may be the beginning of a new beginning. Recent reports in the media indicate that a potential settlement is on the horizon, which means that the legal back and forth may soon achieve a resolution that is of critical importance. Influential members of the community, such as 25 Hours Awake, tweeted in response to the rumors that were going around. There has been a lot of discussion about this topic ever since King XRP announced that the Securities and Exchange Commission has scheduled an emergency meeting to discuss a possible settlement of the XRP lawsuit appeal with Ripple. A settlement could be a huge victory for Ripple, especially after years of navigating the murky waters of SEC scrutiny. However, this does not mean that all legal issues have been resolved. The Honorable Annalisa Torres previously was determined that Ripple's institutional sales of XRP included investment contracts, and as a result, the company was subject to a significant fine of $125 million. This new finding adds to the situation's complexity, particularly in light of the fact that the SEC is currently appealing some aspects of the order in the hope of overturning certain decisions, such as those concerning the programmatic sales of XRP. It is possible that Ripple has a backup plan ready to go. In a recent statement, the well-known attorney Meta Lawman suggested that Ripple could submit a cross-appeal in order to contest the decision regarding institutional sales.